What's up, y'all? Welcome back, Movie Minds.
Yes, sir.
We have a great show for you guys today.
That's right.
We have a Matrix 4 casting. It's coming around the corner next year. It's coming up. And then we have Batman casting news. A bunch of casting news this week, really.
Right.
Then we also have Kanye West releasing a brand new film in IMAX theaters. And we're going to be talking about our trailer reaction and what all that means to us.
Yep.
All right. And a lot more, guys. So stay tuned.
All right. Stay put. So we're going to get into the real quick box office news. All right,
yes.
You guys, you should see it. Box office. Woo, woo, woo.
Out of the box.
Out of the box. That's what we call it. So we, no surprise to, that Maleficent comes in at number one.
Mm-hmm.
Angelina Jolie's Maleficent. It's the second installment of the Maleficent franchise with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
It made $42 million. So it's going to make $42 million by the end of this week. Give a couple of 100,000 here and there, but 42 million is the number, mm-hmm. which it beats out Joker.
Yep.
Joker made this weekend and made also a respectful 33 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then at third place, which is a movie that we just actually went to go watch.
We just came back from it.
We'll tell you a little bit more about it on our reviews.
Check our
other review.
Yes.
It came in at 23 million, a little lower than I'm sure they expected it to come in
mm-hmm.
to, but it's still pretty respectable. I'm not sure exactly how much the movie made, but it's still super respectful. Adam Family comes in with a very good number, also 17 million. That's been doing really good as the animated thing. And Gemini Man is probably the most disappointing thing of this whole thing is it's not doing very well. It made $9 million this weekend. Last weekend it made about 20 something million, I believe, or under 20 million,
mm-hmm.
I believe.
20 million. Yeah.
And so, the movie probably cost around 80 to 100 million to make. So I'm sure they're pretty disappointed over there. What do you think, Ish, about everything?
So this week has been really, really busy. It has a lot of stuff for everyone, really, for kids, for geeks, and for people that don't like good movies like Gemini Man. It seems like it's bad, like I saw some people on Instagram, and I was like, hey, how was the movie? Because I didn't want to watch it because it looked like it was all going to be horrible. And they're like, yeah, this is disappointing. And like one of the guys, he was like, man, Will Smith really like dropped the ball on this one. And so it's kind of disappointing. But I'm really happy to see Joker on its third week still coming in second place. That's great.
Making 250 total gross domestically. Now,
I think it's over 500.
Yeah, I'm sure. This is one of those things that they've been saying that they probably make $1 billion pretty soon.
It's gonna happen. For sure.
Yeah. Gemini Man looked really, really bad, guys. I didn't even want to touch it. I saw the beginning of it to some degree of just like, certain trailers that he had of it and certain things that they've been showing.
It just doesn't look good, man.
It just doesn't. It doesn't. And one of the things that I said about that is the fact that Will Smith is making himself too he's out there everywhere is what I mean. Is he's in Instagram, he's everywhere. So his star is diminishing in a way. Hopefully Bad Boys 3 will kind of help him out and come back to the light.
Saving grace
with things. But that's what's going on right now in box office. Obviously, Angelina Jolie's having a good week this week, right?
Yeah, for sure. And we didn't go see Maleficent. Maybe I will go see it with my wife. Okay,
maybe I will too.
But
with my wife.
I don't know if I'm gonna. It's not my demographic, like so I don't know. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I didn't even like bother with watching the first one and the second one, whatever. So yeah, tell us what you think about the box office.
That's
what are your thoughts?
Let us know.
Comment below. Tweet at us, Instagram us, whatever.
Facebook me, MySpace too. No,
MySpace. It's down.
I don't know.
So we'll go on to the next segment, which we have. Hot tops for this week. Hot tops. So the very first thing that I want to talk about today is Matrix news. Matrix 4. I know it came out a few weeks ago that they're gonna make a Matrix 4, and so it was like the whole big old news. But a lot of things broke that week.
Yeah.
But there's some big casting news. The first one I want to say is Neil Patrick Harris is being casted in one of the lead roles.
Right.
Okay. And then also we have and I'm going to butcher his name right now, which I'm very sorry. Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Right.
Which is he's come out in many things, but the thing that you probably have seen him in is Aquaman. He was Black Manta, and he also has a show. He has an episode in Black Mirror, which is pretty good as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he's been coming out on a lot of things.
Very weird show on Black Mirror, I might add.
Right? Yeah, for sure. And so he's been coming out on a lot of things. What are your thoughts about these two guys?
So the first thing, obviously, let me start with the Black Manta. This guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, so I'm not even gonna try. But that guy from the Aquaman, Black Manta. Yeah. For him to be into the Matrix, I think that's great casting, man. I think he fits his just his personality, but I think his look more than anything is why he's getting casted into the Matrix 4. If you look at this guy, if you guys get a chance, hopefully we have a picture on there for you guys so you guys see who he is. You guys will understand why I'm saying that. He has that bone structure, that kind of look that people would want.
Leading role man
for a film like Matrix 4.
So he's been it's been said that he's going to be Morpheus.
Okay.
A younger Morpheus.
Oh, a younger Morpheus.
Which, do you think that's something that
See, this is
viable?
the thing. Okay, because Lawrence Fishburne is the original Morpheus, right? He was a light-colored man. This individual is not, so I don't think he will be. However, I think maybe he'll be casted into a role like a Tank or one of these other people that are just supporting actors, but still also in his own way, maybe a lead role.
Yeah.
However, I don't think it's going to be Morpheus. If anything, I think they'll use someone else that's a bit different, because there's speculation of them using a younger Morpheus. That is something that's been speculated.
So you think they'll cast younger Morpheus still different?
Yeah, I don't think it's him. Me personally.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Neil Patrick Harris casting, I love it. I just love it.
Barney? You like Barney in the Matrix?
Yes. And a lot of people are gonna think as to why they would cast someone from television, someone so well known as like, okay, a lot of people know him now, like him as Barney. Yeah. But I remember him as Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
And so
I remember him as Doogie Howser as well.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people won't.
I didn't really like that show though.
I really like Doogie Howser, but I've always loved those doctor shows, right? So, but I do think that there was value in casting him because he has that character, that look. Like, just picture him with some sunglasses on and like a big black leather trench coat.
So you think that he's gonna be like one of the like protagonists? Like he's gonna be on Neo's side because Neo's coming back. Trinity's coming back as well.
What
do you think they're casting him as?
You know what? I think if anything, he would be one of those people that you don't want to get rid of, obviously. And just the first installment is someone that they may want to make another one eventually,
right? And
their own Matrix trilogy, because all these companies are looking to make more money, so they're coming out with one of these after the three after all this time. So they're looking into, what if this makes really good money? Let me open it up to make sure that if there is a possibility for another film. Yeah. So Barney, when you cast someone as like Neil Patrick Harris with all this talent, because this guy is super talented, I don't think you just want him for one film. So because of that, I think that he's going to be a good guy. I think that he's going to be helping Neo and Trinity. And I think he's going to have a major role in this.
I think that it could go either way, because I could definitely see Neil Patrick Harris, and this is something I saw online, so I'm not going to take credit for this one, but it could be the creator, the guy that was in the chair in Matrix 2
as a younger guy.
Yeah, as the younger version of it, because I think Matrix is getting like a time travel type of deal.
That's why
I think it's getting rebooted,
and it's been okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That could be one, but the other one that I really like, and I think that I kind of like want to really like focus on is. Remember the kid that kind of was in the kitchen? Well, he was in the kitchen, not kind of. Yes. He was in the kitchen, and he's a bald kid, and he's like
bends the spoon.
he's bending the spoon, and he's like he pretty much taught Neo that he like there's a limitation that he's facing with the spoon. So what if it's the spoon boy?
That's also,
and then he's just grown up.
I would love that.
Imagine how
that would make him a good guy.
Incredibly, yeah, it would make him a good guy, or maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not.
But imagine how amazing that would be to see the spoon boy like become
that's why you put that
like a crazy like a really like powerful
smart
entity inside, you know, inside the Matrix.
You know, if it would be that, it would be great only because you're paying respects to the old trilogy.
Right. And I think they have to do that.
And you have to do that. Absolutely. And if you have an opportunity like that, I don't see why not. Now that Ish has mentioned that, that's something that I feel that couldn't happen, that has a very good chance of happening.
Yeah.
So,
So let us know what you guys think.
Let us know.
Who do you guys think it is?
Matrix 4, Spoon Boy. What happens?
What happens? Yeah. So let's go on to the next big part of the hot tops of this week. And it's just been going all over the place. You guys have seen it. It's Batman casting news. Matt Reeves, the Batman. Yeah. It's coming out without Ben Affleck, unfortunately. Right. Rest in peace. Batfleck. It just blowing up with casting news, man. So we have Paul Dano as the Riddler. We have Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Jonah Hill is no longer a part of the project, which was really heavily rumored in the last few weeks. So, I want to start off this with the unfortunate news of the Penguin leaving. Because I think that Jonah Hill would have been a perfect Penguin. Imagine him as Penguin, man. Do you remember him in Wolf of Wall Street with big old teeth and just like, you know, clean and stuff like that? Dude, just add a little eyeglass thing to him and Penguin. Like, you totally have a Penguin there. Yeah, so, you know, Jonah Hill has become such a huge star, and to lose him in a project like this, it's unfortunate. I wish that we had someone like him faces as a Penguin. It's unfortunate. But what I'm really excited about is Paul Dano in Prisoners. It's called.
Oh,
Prisoners.
That's right.
Prisoners.
He did come out in Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal
and Hugh Jackman.
Yes, I do remember him.
And just remembering how weird and like unorthodox he would be, and he has just the look of the Riddler, dude.
Yeah,
looks amazing. I love this. I love
the casting. Yeah, for sure.
What are your thoughts about this?
So going back, with what you said with The Strangers, with Prisoners, I have another movie. Absolutely. First of all, absolutely, bro. Like, wow, I didn't think of that. And now going back, because I love Prisoners.
Yeah, Prisoners.
And and so, wait, Duke, and Duke is like pressing the little squeaker.
I'm sorry.
And then
I forget that he does that sometimes.
And then and so the other one is, and you're gonna love this one.
Yeah. Okay. So the other one is
12 Years a Slave.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Dude, most definitely.
He was such a
wow. Yeah.
Lord, he was really, really, really mean.
He was a freaking jerk, man.
Film jerk,
dude. I hated him.
I hated him too in that film.
So good, dude. Oh my
God. To where in that film he gets beat by what the main slave, Ishmael Edemofor, whatever is, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
but he gets so mad he gets beat because he's such a jerk in the movie, racist, and he was so good. So right when they announced him being the Riddler, I was like, oh my God, this guy, I'm going to really hate him as the Riddler, which makes me even more excited for the movie because it made me just feel like, oh wow, they casted someone really, really good for the Riddler. When it comes to the Jonah Hill situation, I really, truly think that what happened is that they called him in for the Riddler and also the Penguin, okay? Because if I'm a movie director, if I have a movie director mind, I'm thinking, hey, this guy could probably pull off either. And when Jonah came in, he read for the Riddler, wanting to be the Riddler, but Matt Reeves, which is the director, probably really wanted him for the Penguin.
That makes sense.
He has the nose. he has obviously the shape,
Yeah.
and he has
Well,
the
yeah,
acting
he's
chops.
looking good right now.
No. I'm sure he does. A lot of people were very excited when they heard that he could possibly be the Riddler.
Yeah.
But I think that's what happened. I think, Matt Reeves probably felt, and this is just speculation, guys, okay? But there's no reason why he left. He hasn't given one yet.
Makes sense.
And so if I'm coming in and they tell me, hey, I want you to read for both parts, Riddler and the Penguin, and he really wants to do the Penguin, and he really wants to do the Riddler, Matt Reeves really wants him for Penguin, and they already have this, they're going to make it not look so needy from him in the media. Yeah. And that's why he was just like, I pulled out of Batman. Right now in his career, he's not doing anything that great. So I'm sure this thing about pulling out of Batman wasn't his first like thought of getting out of this film. However, it happened that way, So he's getting the thing because Duke is doing the little squeaker thing. And sorry if that was distracting, guys. But we're gonna keep it in. That's how we are. Movie minds do that.
My dog does not want to shut up.
That's our Duke, and I think that's why Jonah Hill pulled out. Obviously, might nobody want to say why or speculate, and he probably doesn't want to say why as well. Mm-hmm. But nobody just pulls out of a Matt Reeves film, let alone Batman itself, where he could just get a ton of more publicity and a ton of more exposure, obviously, for playing someone in that film. And working with Matt Reeves is like working with like Scorsese and all these people, and to that level, not the same, but in that level. Matt Reeves, everybody wants to work with him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's up there for sure. I'm excited about Zoe Kravitz as well, being Catwoman.
That's a perfect casting.
Really love the casting. Yeah. And I think she'll be perfect in it. She looks like she's really gonna just knock it out the park. So yeah, I believe that it's just gonna come down to like her just having some great chemistry with
I think so too. With Robert Pattinson.
Robert, and just knocking it out the park. So one of the things I want to just bring up is there's so many villains in this film.
Yep.
Like already 3 would be more than almost any other Batman that's ever happened before that are like
well,
really
I don't know if they
there?
Solidified exactly who's going to be in the movie.
Right.
Yet.
So there's the Zoe Kravitz is definitely solidified. Sure. And then the Riddler, right? But even the talks of Penguin, like it's kind of
that's where we don't know whether he was ever either casted for that or even if Matt Reeves is thinking like that. Mm-hmm. We don't know that. Even though we really don't. Even though we think it is, because even for future films, I'm sure he's going to try to set it up for his next, for the next film. So.
I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with this like group of villains, because there's some great stories out there.
So what do you think would be the story that he would be telling? Like, would he go down the origin story again, you think?
It's going to be a younger Batman, and I believe that it's going to have to do with reboot, like him just starting off. But I don't want to say that it's going to be like The Dark Knight or like Batman Begins, where it's like brand new. I think we learned that we don't need to see an origin story anymore. I don't want to see Bruce's story again. I really don't. I want to see them go through,
even if it's told
like
differently?
maybe year 2 or 3. Even I don't see, that's the thing. I don't think that the origin story needs to be changed at all, because it's perfect. It's a perfect origin story. It explains Batman, explains Gotham, explains the plot, and that's all I need.
Okay.
I think that it's going to be like year 2 or 3 of Batman, and it's going to be with a lot of villains, and it's going to be something kind of like, for those who know what Batman Hush is, it's actually a comic that has like a bunch of like villains, and it's all like tied together and stuff like that. Okay. So that could be something that could definitely work, but I don't know, it might or may not. And a lot of you people don't know this, but Riddler was like the main antagonist of that story, so it makes sense.
Yeah, man, again, I don't know where it's gonna head.
Yeah, who knows?
We don't know, but what I do know is that the people that he's casted so far, beautifully, with the exception of maybe Robert Pattinson, because we're all obviously, wondering how that's gonna work out. But to be honest, I'm one of those hopeful people that I'm
hopeful too, man. I still need to watch there's some films that that one of our followers posted in one of the other videos that we have, and she's suggested some things, and I've been meaning to watch them, just haven't had the time. Things been kind of crazy lately, but definitely want to give them a shot. So I'm still waiting to like set my final verdict, like, I just don't want Patterson or whatever. So not that I could do anything about it, but whatever. So all right,
go up in the chair, go in the chair.
So let's go ahead and move on to our next segment, which is trailer talk.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
A little bit different, a little change. I know that you guys have seen our trailer talks before, but now we're going to be talking about an exclusive IMAX release coming from Kanye West, the rap artist. Known as
rap artist,
known as Yeezy, right?
Known as Kanye,
Yeezy,
Yay,
bunch of
weirdo.
You guys know who he is. Everyone knows who he is. So he is releasing his first film. He says it's a Kanye West film, and it's called Jesus is King. And he just released the first trailer today, and it dropped.
Yep.
And a lot of people have been talking about it, and we're going to give our thoughts.
You should probably see it right here, somewhere in the bottom, here, a little bit of the preview.
Yeah.
So what do you think, man? Honestly, it was a little not weird, but it was a little simple, I would say.
So thoughts. I would say
it's a documentary.
So is it a documentary though?
It looked like it to me.
So a Deadline reported a little bit on it, and they said that it's going to be featuring 13 songs arranged by Kanye West.
Okay.
And the type,
musical, then?
I would say it would probably be like a concert type of feel. I remember one of the first IMAX experiences that existed were from U2, the rock band. They had like a whole experience in Argentina or something like that, and you could see like it was all in 3D too. It was like right there, and so you just kind of experienced the whole concert. It was amazing. So remembering that whole experience, and I'm not even a big fan of YouTube, by the way. It was my friends that wanted me to go, and I respect their music and stuff like that, but I'm not a big fan. But that experience was amazing. Was super cool. So I think it's going to go along the lines of this. Like, it's going to be 13 songs. It's going to be kind of like a concert feel, and it's all about his new gospel album, right? Okay. Which is being released, or has been delayed for 2 months now, a month now. So,
well, I mean, he said he was going to come out with the new music in October, and he hasn't yet. So,
yeah,
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. Yep.
But as far as the trailers are concerned, very simple trailers, guys. Very, he doesn't give you very much. What he does give you is a little sneak peek at the music that he has going. And I'm a big Kanye West fan, guys. I'm in that late registration, graduation.
Yeah.
I'm in that, and those, I have those albums. I love them. I can hear those albums right before I go to bed all the time, while I'm going to sleep, because I love him so much. The guy can turn a phrase like crazy, right? Now, for those that are not very familiar with Kanye West, he's just
like
which is no one, right?
I feel like my parents know.
Maybe even for the older audience that we have, also they may not know him, but he's been such a a pop icon in a lot of people's even not only in music but in fashion with his shoes. A lot of people wear his shoes. They're like $300, $500,
clothesline,
to thousands depending on what style you get. But just as of recent, he's decided to change his life to follow Jesus, to follow God, which is great. Right? I've been doing a lot of research on him as far as what he's saying out there, his Sunday services. A lot of celebrities are going out there like Brad Pitt and, to
David Letterman,
that caliber celebrity are going out there and experience these things. And what basically he's doing is just a concert while he gives the word, but he also gives a lot of music. And so I just been really, really infatuated with knowing what's going on over there, because the music, the little snippets that we get sounds so amazing, guys.
Yeah, it does sound great.
Sounds great. And the way that they are doing it,
he's gonna take us to church.
He's gonna take us to church, and he's wow, it sounds really legit. It sounds really good. The fact that he's coming out with this movie, I guess it's to me it looked like a documentary.
Yeah, it has a feel. I'm sure it's gonna be something like that.
It's inspiring, guys. It's something that I'm very looking forward to watching.
It's gonna be artistic.
Looking forward to listening to his music a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely true. I'm wanting to listen to his music before I see anything on screen. But whatever he gives us, I'll be there to watch, because he's that good, guys. He's that creative. He's one of those people that are just gonna, he changes and makes trends. So I can't wait for him to do this in the Christian community. I think it's important, and I think a lot of people are gonna love the music that's gonna be coming out. So
yeah. You said it all. You said pretty much what I wanted to say, but pretty much I'm looking at the director. It's what's his name, Nick Knight, and he's directed a bunch of music videos. He's been around for like years. I think the first thing that he has on the list is from 1999. So he has a lot of short videos and music videos, and so I think it's going to be just a long movie or a long music video. And I can't wait to see what he has in store. I'm excited about this. It's going to be very artistic, and for the community of Christians that are out there, I think maybe this might be something you want to check out.
Yeah, check it out,
because it's going to be gospel. It's going to be Sunday morning.
It's a good message. I'm all for good messages. I'm all good for doing the right thing for the community. And it's definitely important to have this kind of music coming up. It's something refreshing to hear someone at his level do something like this.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, that's it.
That's it.
We're going to be trying out some new things throughout the next few weeks. Hopefully, you guys join us.
Like we did last week.
Yeah,
we tried
like
a couple of videos and try to release them at a certain days. So we're going to be trying some new things.
So, please check us out. Follow us. Check our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Comment below. Let us know what do you guys think. What do you guys think about our questions of the day?
Yeah. Comment
and subscribe.
Thank you, guys.
Stay movie minded.
Stay movie minded. Good one.
Peace, y'all.
Peace. That was Duke saying goodbye.
Bye, Duke.